DM.
Morning, Chair. I'm a bit not well. I'm not well, but I can hear your voice.
Good morning, DM. Morning.
Morning, Honorable Dennis.
Morning, DM.
Morning, colleagues. Morning, Honorable Adams. I'm here, but I'm not at the best of my health.
Yeah.
Morning, Baba.
All of the best there, DM.
Hey, DM mnyama le ndawo ohleli kuyona.
DM is
Hope the
a little
chair.
bit in the dark side this morning.
I hope the chair is better this morning.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying, Honorable Dennis. I wish that maybe if we can end in time, I'll go and see the doctor. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sitting without medication.
Oh, that's not good, chair. Then you need to get to the doctor. Yes.
No, it's not good. It's not good. Let me try to check that everybody is here. Department, I've seen DM is here. DG, State Transaction, DG Sumaya. Oh, no, honorable members, let me take this opportunity to declare this meeting is open, but I must not forget to congratulate our department and the presidency to do this top up to our Banyana. I'm suspecting we need to pat us at our backs also, as our department is always, when we knock, listen to us. We are proud of what is happening in the women's sport. Suspecting there are those other people, they are thinking that we cannot get to this level. The ministry, we are thanking you very much to take the women's sport very serious. I'm suspecting, as you have trying to support you when you say now we need a developmental sport, and developmental sport is needed most. But this is a wonderful achievement that we're getting. Another thing, I must, as I'm welcoming everybody, also to tell this committee and our department that I want that we must congratulate Miss Fiona Clinton being appointed as our content advisor. And then also we must congratulate Mr. Solomon Mtombeni, who is going to be in the second house being a content advisor. I'm suspecting, honorable members, they've done good job with these two members of staff of ours. We've been without content advisor, but they were doing dual work. Now they are fruits of commitment and dedication to serve this committee, as we're losing Mr. Solomon, but I'm suspecting all of us were happy for themselves because they've been hands-on. I must not also forget to say, as we're looking forward for 2023, we are seeing girls that the way that they are playing and they are winning each and every match that they are doing is encouraging. We were looking forward for 2023, and those of us whom we are around, wherever they are playing, we need to go and support them. The unfortunate part of it, when we're being invited to go to, what is this place, to Sunset, it was a bad week that were grounded, all of us. The Office of House Chairperson was saying that we've seen the memo that we cannot go anywhere, but we've seen that our department was part of that. We have seen it was successful, and even of the 22nd one. I'm suspecting there's one that it's in Saturday, 27. Those who can be nearer, let's go and be part of whatever is going on with our netball. Honorable members, I wanted to play and need guidance. We did discuss about the agenda, but I'm apologizing to the staff of this committee that this item, which when we're going to adopt the agenda, I wanted that, can we take off the last point of outcomes of the independent medical review of the injury that led to the death of Simos Butelis. I was just telling them that I do feel that it's sensitive, that we must discuss that. We don't know, what about the family? If now today we'll be opening this thing, maybe I need to be advised, because the office, they are saying that they put it here because there are so many people asking for this information. But to me, I'm suspecting it's cultural. I felt that to open this in this way, what about the family? Before we adopt the agenda, I will seek the advice to the leadership, which is members of the committee and the department. By doing that, I've introduced I've seen that the leadership of Boxing South Africa is with us. I'll give it to you, Honorable Dennis. I've seen that the leadership is here, and I wanted now to get to apologies. Do we have
May I speak?
No, I'll give you, before adoption, let's get apologies first.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The only apology we have is that of Mamu Kaula, who is in the Karoo and struggling with connectivity. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Any other apology from invitees or from the department?
Good morning, Honorable Chair.
Morning, DG.
And good morning to honorable members. Good morning to the Honorable Deputy Minister of the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. Honorable to the colleagues from Boxing SA, the CEO, the Chair, may I just, Chairperson, request that as we had solicited advice, that today there is a dual clashing of the committee's invitation to the department. Select committee starting at 10 and the portfolio committee starting now. So my request and the way we have split the team was that I will be here at the beginning but I will then have to leave Sumaya, request that I leave Sumaya and Simpiwe, and we'll be able to join the select committee at 10 with the other rest of the DDGs based on the number of items that are affected. Because we couldn't get guidance on whether the other meeting can be then cancelled or be rescheduled to start at different times. So we had to then split the team, chairperson. Hence, then I am here with the TDG for program 2. Thank you.
Thank you, DJ. You were not going to cancel that meeting because we did ask special meeting. So we appreciate that you are dividing yourself because of packed program of this committee. We do see that we need to ask some permission of Wednesdays because Fridays we are given. Thank you so much. Now I'm getting to Honorable Dennis.
Chairperson, thank you very much for the opportunity. And all I wanted to comment on your suggestion about the point that must be removed. All I've to say to you is that under the Boxing South Africa, the annual report or the APP, there is quite a coverage of the same topic. Of course, I have prepared quite a few questions under that for the same point that you are asking us to take off the agenda. That's all I wanted to say there.
What do you suggest?
It's affecting that one as well. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you, Chair.
Must we leave it here?
No, I say if we leave it, if we take it off, we must take the other one also off. That's because there is a in the presentation, it is covered there as well.
Okay. Honorable members, this is the view of Honorable Dennis. What is the view of a meeting, not only members, DGDM, DDG, everyone? Oh.
Chair.
Is it a difficult question?
No, it's not, Chair. I raised my hand. Chair.
I'm sorry, I didn't open the.
Yeah.
Who's this? Honorable Zondi, yes.
Yes, Chair. Let me show myself so that you see.
We are not in track suits.
No, I'm not in track. Chair, thank you very much. I listened to Honorable Joseph and you first. I don't know why we included the matter, whether it was a request from the committee that we want to know what happened to Chelezi. But if the matter is covered in the report of Boxing South Africa, why do we have it separately if it is covered? We can't have, if we want to know details of it, we can have it, we can leave it, the agenda as it is. But if we want to know as covered in the report of Boxing South Africa, we can remove it and have those, unless we want details of it. Just that, Chair, I don't have the reason why we have it. But if it is covered in the report of Boxing South Africa, why do we have it separately as an item? I support the notion of removing it if it is covered in the Boxing South African report presentation. Thanks.
Thank you, Honorable Sondi, Honorable Sumai, and Mr. Lutando after Honorable Sumai.
Good morning, Chairperson and honorable members. Good morning, Deputy Minister, CEO and Chairperson of Boxing and the board members. Chairperson, I think Boxing South Africa was quite clear that they would not provide a written presentation. However, there would be the medical officer who would be in the meeting to provide a report. I would believe there's, any information of this nature could be sensitive and has a level of confidentiality, and hence the request to present it instead of providing a written report well ahead of time. But if Chairperson Mr. Jack has his hand raised, I'm sure he can elaborate further, Chairperson. Thank you.
Thank you, DTG. Mr. Jack.
Thanks, Chairperson. Good morning to you and members of the committee, as well as a good morning to our DM as well, Honorable Mafo. Good morning to DG members of and his team, as well as good morning to members of the board and our management. Yes, Chair. We were requested as Boxing South Africa to report on the investigation that we commissioned, in this regard. Of course, we were concerned about this. So I think I share your sentiments about sensitivities surrounding this matter. We don't have a problem in reporting how we work with the family around issues of funeral and so on, cooperation we had. But with regards to the technical aspect of the investigation, we've not yet briefed the family about the preliminary outcomes of that process. So we think that from a cultural point of view, probably it would not be, it will be seen as insensitive if we were to then discuss the same before we formally brief the family about the preliminary outcomes. The investigation has not yet been concluded. We've only got a preliminary report, from our medical committee. So I would support your view that perhaps let's temporarily withdraw this item from the agenda until we've satisfied those cultural aspects, and then we can brief the portfolio committee at our next interaction. Thanks.
Honorable members, as the office asked this information, and when I was looking at it, I'm very sorry to our staff, because I've read everything very late yesterday, as Honorable DM knows about the late meeting that we're having. And when I consulted them, they were saying that it's too late, it's already communicated and is in the agenda. That's why I'm saying that let's take the view that, honorable members, let's leave any question related to this. I was thinking about the family when they're seeing us discussing this thing, as Mr. Jack is saying, with the apology to my office, apology coming from me, because I was supposed to see and not allowed this, but because some honorable members, they have got an access to ask the staff. The staff is a staff of the committee, but my apology, it won't happen again. Can members adopt the agenda?
Excuse me, Madam Chair.
Yes.
My apologies, Madam Chair. We missed the apology of the minister who is attending a cabinet committee meeting this morning. Apologies, Madam Chair.
Accepted. Voice second. Honorable Amunsondi.
Chair, I move that to adopt the agenda.
Any second? Thank you, Honorable Sondi. Honorable Adams.
Morning, Chairperson, I second on the move of the agenda. Thank you.
Do you adopt the agenda? Second the agenda.
I second the agenda, Chair.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me take this opportunity to give the department to do the overview briefing of Boxing South Africa. We've had apologies from DG, whoever is going to lead. I'm suspecting our Deputy Minister will close the discussions. So, thank you so
Yes,
much.
Good morning, Chair.
Yes,
And good morning to the honorable members of Sports Arts and
we can't hear you.
Department. You can't hear me?
Yeah, we do now. We do now.
I hope this flow is not affecting your ears as well. I know it can be very bad.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay, no, sir. I'm going to doctor after this.
The officials of the department led by the DG who's going to leave now, but he is still here, and to the leadership of the Boxing South Africa, led by Mr. Jack and the CEO. Chair, as you have correctly pointed out, I'll hand over to the officials at Boxing South Africa. And just to say that at the last time we were here with Boxing South Africa, when they were doing their presentation, I know we noted as this committee the progress that they have made from the time of their bad days to the time of at least good days that seems to be coming. I say this because this week, I know that they are in KZN chair. This week they have dedicated it to a week of women in boxing. And they are in KZN the whole week trying to highlight the issue of women in boxing, which is something that is well welcomed. And I thought it's important that we note that. So I'll be joining them from Friday and Saturday. But handing over to DG, and then DG will then decide how they are going to do the presentation. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very much, DM. That's why in my opening remarks saying that as this committee, we are all dedicated to the women's sport. And I'm aware that it's not only yourself, because you are in this sport as in sports, and I'm suspecting the influence of women who are in the leadership. They know the role, how to support anything which is with the women of South Africa. Thank you so much, DG.
Honorable Chairperson, as well as honorable members of the August Committee of the Sport, Arts and Culture, as well as our honorable minister, the Chairperson of Boxing, the colleagues in the department who are here with me. May I just, honorable Chairperson, indicate that to ensure that there is a proper flow of things, I will ask that DG Khan is able to take us through. And with the overview, as DM has indicated, there seems to be a light at the end of the tunnel. We have seen a number of initiatives, particularly to return boxing back even to the townships and the provinces where it used to be at its peak. And we are happy with the progress being made thus far. And I think it is this meeting comes at an opportune time to update the committee, the portfolio committee, on the status of where they are, including the annual report and the turnaround strategy that they are implementing and where they are in that through the annual report. So I will ask DDG Khan to just briefly, without taking a thunder from them, just give the brief overview so that then the chairperson can lead the presentation from Boxing SA. I thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you, DG. DG Khan.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good morning again, Chairperson, and good morning to the honourable members. And also acknowledge Deputy Minister, the Chairperson of Boxing South Africa, the acting CEO, and the board members and colleagues. Chairperson, I think let me also acknowledge the delegation who is present from the department. We have Mr. Mtobi Tamzashe, who's the advisor to the minister. We're also joined by Mr. Sibusiso Sanyane, who is our Director for Entities Oversight. Also the Director in the Office of the DG, Ms. Bonge Ramalepe, and our colleagues Nzumeni Novasi. We also are joined by the Parliamentary Liaison Officers in the Minister's Office, Mr. Nkanunu and Mr. Watani from the Deputy Minister's Office. And also from our sports support, we have Mr. Mfundu Mina. Madam Chair, just a briefing, if you can go to the next slide, please. Just the outline of the presentation. From the Oversight Committee, this is the mandate, Madam Chair, of Boxing South Africa. There is an Act, Boxing Act number 11 of 2011, that mandates Boxing South Africa to achieve the following: to provide a new structure for professional boxing, effective and efficient administration of professional boxing in South Africa. They also recognize amateur boxing and create synergies between the professional and amateur boxing units, and promotes interaction between the Association of Boxers, managers, promoters, trainers, officials, and the organization itself. Boxing South Africa further operates within the amended boxing regulations and any international boxing directives and conventions, as well as directives and conventions from the sports movement as a whole. Next slide. In terms of non-financial information, Madam Chair, you can see the 3-year performance of the organization in terms of their targets. And you can see progressively, Madam Chair, in 2019, they achieved 37%, in 2020, 92%.